Welcome back, Dwyane. Welcome back. So, guys, I wasn't really expecting much from this trade deadline, but man, am I so pumped for this. No joke, guys. For like the last 3 days, I've been in bed, sick. I've had the flu, and haven't been feeling it at all. But after this trade deadline and what I saw about Dwyane Wade, uh, I had to make sure that I wasn't dreaming or I wasn't hallucinating on cough medicine or something. But damn, I don't even know what to say. Like my initial reaction is, of course, I'm happy. As a Heat fan, like it's so dope to see Dwyane Wade back in a Heat jersey. I'm so pumped. Like I gotta go pull out my Heat jerseys. I gotta do something. But in this video, guys, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on what happened at the trade deadline and what I think about most of these moves. Some of them didn't really matter. But if you guys are new here, definitely leave a like, consider subscribing. You already know it means the world to me. So I'm going to jump right into it. Anyway, guys, sorry, as I said earlier, I had the flu. Just been in bed trying to get better, but honestly, I wasn't even going to make a video on this, but dude, this trade deadline just has me pumped. Not just because of the Dwyane Wade trade, but a couple of other trades that I'm gonna quickly run through. But you guys know what the Cavs did. You knew they had to trade Isaiah Thomas. Like after 14, 15 games now that they've played, so hasn't really been working out. And just by watching the game the other day against the Timberwolves, LeBron hits a clutch shot in overtime. Runs up to that young guy. I think his name's Osman that they have on the team. Gives him a hug, celebrates, and just completely ignores Isaiah. I thought that was a bit cold on LeBron's part. Throwing a little shade, but I mean, it's no secret that there's tension in that locker room. But like I said, we all knew the Cavs had to make some sort of move, just to clear some of the air in that locker room and just get LeBron motivated to play for the rest of the season and for the finals, which obviously he has been, just the rest of the team is what the problem is about. And I was only expecting like maybe two at the most three guys to be moved, and I was always certain Isaiah Thomas was going to be one of them, but man, the Cavs completely gutted their roster. That one meme where Will Smith's just standing in his room alone. That's LeBron walking into practice tomorrow. Like, where's everyone at? Or the Cavs traded everyone, but they definitely did get younger, and they added some defense, which they needed. But the thing is, though, you're bringing in so many new pieces, and I think they're off as a better team for the long run. But will they be able to like gel and figure it all out this season? That remains to be seen. I mean, the trade deadline is the halfway point of the season, and at that point, who knows? That's when teams just make little adjustments to their rosters, for playoffs and try to make deep runs and stuff. I actually do like them getting George Hill. I think he'll be an upgrade from Isaiah. Isaiah's a great player, obviously, but just from like an injury and like a defensive standpoint, George Hill will definitely provide more. And I saw that the Cavaliers gave Iman Shumpert and the Heat's 2020 pick, so you're welcome for that, Cavs. But no, guys, seriously, it was part of a 3-team trade. Yeah, it was a 3-team trade between the Kings, Jazz, and Cavs. I honestly don't like what the Jazz did in the trade, getting Jay Crowder, Derrick Rose. I mean, Jay Crowder's just been underperforming, but I do love Derrick Rose. He's just not the MVP he once was. But I don't see why. I don't like I knew they didn't want to pay Rodney Hood this summer, but I think they could have gotten a little better for him. But hey, maybe the market for him was dead. Maybe the Cavs were really the ones with the offer, so they just took what they could. And they also sent Joe Johnson to the Kings, which will not last. I fully expect Joe Johnson to be bought out at some point in the very near future. By the way, guys, did you see Dwyane Wade's going back to the Miami Heat? And obviously the Cavaliers got George Hill and Rodney Hood in the 3-team trade. I mean, the trade's obviously good for Cleveland. I mean, after all the problems they've been having. And then you trade Isaiah Thomas, Channing Frye, and the Cavs' own pick to the Lakers for Larry Nance and Jordan Clarkson. I love this trade. You know, IT's been running his mouth a little. I love it though. IT's a great player. I love him, but he's just a little hurt and been talking a little too much on the Cavs. But hey, maybe Isaiah just needs another new start away from the Cavs, and he's gonna get it here on the Lakers. But I've been reading that he's not backing up. He's not being a backup to Lonzo, and Magic Johnson's made it clear that Lonzo is a starting point guard for the Lakers. So that could cause some problems, but only time will tell. But if Isaiah Thomas wants to regain some of his value, because I know he's going to be seeking max dollars this summer, and if he wants to regain at least some of his value, then I think he should definitely stick it out with the Lakers. I mean, unfortunately, Lonzo has a knee injury right now, and I don't think he's coming back anytime soon. So Isaiah could just roll with this. You know, he obviously could be the man there in LA. Run his show. You know, maybe bring his value up and try to get a nice payday. I mean, that's the only thing I could say for Isaiah. Dwyane Wade got traded to the Miami Heat. Yo, I can't believe it. I'm so pumped. But overall, guys, I give the Cavs a good trade deadline day. They revamped the roster, and as someone who sees the Utah Jazz play, it's going to be weird as hell to see Jay Crowder and Derrick Rose playing there. But as I've heard, they're going to waive Derrick Rose, and I think Minnesota is the team that's showing interest. I mean, they're really trying their best to form the Bulls 2.0 over there. But hey, do what you gotta do. But Cavs definitely made this day interesting. For Payton going to the Suns for a second round pick from this year's draft, for this coming draft, I mean, the market must have been dead for this guy if the Magic gets a second round pick. But I mean, at least you got something, because this man's set to be a restricted free agent this summer, and I know the Magic have no interest in paying him all that money that he might find. So, good move on the Magic side. On the Phoenix side, they might be starting to cram on point guards again. The trade I saw was another 3-team trade between the Mavericks, the Knicks, and the Nuggets, with the Knicks getting Emmanuel Mudiay, the Nuggets getting Devin Harris, and the Mavericks getting Doug McDermott. And I think New York and Denver, I think those are two teams they're switching second round picks. I think that's how they trade it. I think that's how it's going. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but first of all, Emmanuel Mudiay on the Knicks, that looks really interesting. I mean, you already have Frank Ntilikina there, point guard rookie that the Knicks have. I mean, this could be an experiment. Maybe there's a chance you could play both of them together. I mean, they're two different point guards, but they both have talent. And who knows, maybe this works out for the Nuggets though. I love them getting Devin Harris, a very good cutter, by the way. And it's gonna be fun seeing him cut and getting some nice passes from Nikola Jokic. I think he's a good veteran point guard. Well, obviously they need a point guard, but he's just a good veteran backup there that could definitely contribute to this team and help them make that playoff push that they want. And for the Mavericks getting Doug McDermott, it's just But this trade deadline was decent, guys. The Cavs definitely revamped the roster. I think they got better. But my only concern is the team chemistry. Will they be able to bring it all together in such a short amount of time from now to the start of the playoffs? And they're not even scheduled to get Kevin Love back until like the last 2 weeks of the regular season. So you got that to deal with. But without a doubt, though, my highlight from this day is Dwyane Wade being traded back to the Miami Heat. Like, I'm like so excited right now, guys. Like, not just as a Heat fan, like as an NBA fan. Like, number 3 in the Miami Heat, Dwyane Wade. Like, just saying that sounds right. I mean, cause in like 15 years, when we look back at this man's career, no one's gonna remember him on being on the Chicago Bulls, or even being on the, well, maybe he might be remembered as part of the Cavs, but he could definitely help this team right now, especially with Dion Waiters going out for the season. The Heat, like from what I've seen in their 5-game losing streak, they're definitely in need of a go-to scorer, and that's what Dwyane Wade does. He scores. That's what he's been doing his whole career, and he's gonna keep doing it. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I can't stop smiling. Perfect day for me. Well, you can't see how truly happy I am because I'm sick, but I'm so pumped, guys. This was a fun day with the trades that went down. I know there was more trades I didn't get to, but I didn't think they were like game changers like the moves the Cavs did today. But I don't mean to offend any teams or anybody. Sorry, guys. I don't think there are any game changers that'll be like, hey, that'll get them past the Cavs or the Warriors or the Celtics or your Rockets, whatever. But if you guys made it this far, or if you're just a Dwyane Wade fan, definitely leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Make NBA content, guys. Usually better when I'm not sick, but I had to have my voice. I had to have my opinion voiced because I miss Dwyane Wade, man, and I'm so happy to see him back in a Heat uniform. And even him being traded to Miami just confirms to me that LeBron's gone after this season. So do what you can, Cleveland, while you still got him. Anyway, guys, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.